Yo, what is up? It is xFayze here. I will be reacting to Ren feat. Molly McKinna Penitence. Shout out Cass for this recommendation.
Lately, I think I was over time in my chest, beating slower like the clouds, the color of them fading.
I like her voice a lot. Of
them fading out, fading out. Oh, the heavy heart I carried went over your head and over mine.
This is another one where the instrumental is crazy powerful. I love the instruments going on right now.
I counted the days she left like a prisoner, etching markings on my skin with an old knife, scratching. You see, I wanted the physical to match the psychological, and yet no matter how hard I dug, I still could not match that pain. I longed for reasons, I sung with demons, I sat in a dark dusty room, barely moving, breathing. I chewed through my own.
Damn. This is just a straight up story. A straight up story where the beat isn't doing anything special. It's just giving Ren the room he needs to share this story.
I sung with demons, I sat in a dark dusty room, barely moving, breathing. I chewed through my own umbilical cord attached to her navel. I wanted to be separate.
I did it to myself. I know that you are faithful. I did it for my health. How come I'm still unstable and falling far from hell? A suicidal angel who's lost my wings and fell, falling slow and graceful, vanished into hell.
I wish that I could stop crying. They say that the body is 70% water. I feel like I must have reduced mine by a considerable fraction. Newton's third theory states that for every action there must be an equal and opposite counter-reaction. And so I retrace my steps and try to find reasons in the arms of my demons, cause I can't find healing if I can't find meaning. You can undo, leaning on my dom-nom, feelings having.
Ooh, yo. What is going on here? Oh my god, we're doing the whole verse again. Oh my god, from the realism from the real talk to that little rhyme scheme that he went with, that caught me by surprise.
I wish that I could stop crying. They say that the body is 70% water. I feel like I must have reduced mine by a considerable fraction.
Okay, obviously, we're 70% water. Now, it's more liquid. Obviously, we're not 70% water. It's like liquid. It's our plasma, our blood, all that stuff, our mucus, all that all is that 70% water. For some reason, people don't understand that all the time. But he's saying he feels less. This is dark, but he's saying he feels less of a human compared to other people. Like he feels less whole. Like everyone's 70% water, he feels like he's at a lower percentage compared to everyone else. That's deep.
to reduce mine by a considerable fraction. Newton's third theory states that for every action there must be an equal and opposite counter-reaction. And so I retrace my steps and try to find reasons in the arms of my demons because
Okay, this is crazy here. When he transitioned here, well, okay, wait. Let me just pull up the lyrics and then look. And I try to find a reason in the arms of my demons because I can't find healing and I can't find meaning. The way that he's doing and he transitioned there was crazy. That part was insane. Like, as someone that listens to a lot of rap, I love it. I love it when people get in that little pocket.
trace my steps and try to find reasons in the arms of my demons because I can't find healing if I can't.
And obviously he has a British accent, so when I say can't find, that's how I would say, but he says can't and he says arms. But you can see he's going with the A and the B and A and B, A, B, A, B, and he's just going with two different rhymes for his flow. Was that understandable?
Trace my steps and try to find reasons in the arms of my demons because I can't find healing if I can't find meaning. A conundrum, leaning on my dom-nom, feelings how the news high, beaming when I hung from ceilings when I run from demons that are living in my head and escape. Fate and disapparate, evaporate, evacuate and then activate. Fate, but it cut the brakes, now I'm driving my universe into a...
Oh my god. Oh my god, he went from that flow to that to that. Yo. You guys need to focus. You guys need to focus on what he's doing here.
On my dom-nom, feelings how the news high, beaming when I hung from ceilings when I run from demons that are living in my head and escape. Fate and disapparate, evaporate, evacuate and then activate. Fate, but it cut the brakes, now I'm driving my universe into a lake in the way. Weight of the world, don't wait, we make mistakes when it's all at stake. For goodness sake, a double take.
Weight of the whole world, don't wait, obviously wait, right? The play on words there. But the weight of the world doesn't wait. We make mistakes when it's all at stake. Again, mistakes when it's all at stake, right? So he used wait 2 times in the first bar, then stake 2 times in the second bar, right? So he's repeating the words. Obviously, it's not the same meaning, but he's repeating that sound.
It's all at stake, for goodness sake, a double take. But I don't want to eat that cake, I ruminate inside meaning to illuminate a dark mind. I communicate without speaking, and I've seen so much I went blind-eyed. Why? I live in a lie with the lion inside. Living a lie with the lion inside of my mind. It's hungry for my sanity, I live in a lie with the lion inside. Living a lie with the lion inside of my mind. It's hungry and I don't know why. Pressure drop, deep breath, time stops, a broken, etc. ... Pressure drop, pressure drop, pressure drop. I feel it consuming, I can't stop. ... The lines join the dots and I'm tying knots. Then divide and multiply, square the root of...
Listen to this.
Pressure drop, I feel it consuming, I can't stop. ... The lines join...
Dot to dot, obviously he said ... etc. before, but now he's saying dot the lines,
join the dots and I'm
join the dots,
tying knots. Then
and I'm tying knots,
divide and multiply,
and divide and multiply.
where the root of pi beat the puzzle. I try to keep my mind focused on the line. Hopscotch and pop rocks, I take shots of teardrops. When I drop a pill pop, I find peace and time stops.
So obviously he's talking about his mind racing, doing all these different things, and then he takes a pill, and everything that he's thinking about, gone, right? And that can seem positive, but in the long run is obviously not a positive thing. To every time you're alone with your thoughts, you need everything to stop. Like, you need to learn how to deal with that internally on your own. At least you need to work towards that. Some people can never get there, unfortunately, or they've never had the right person to help them get there, or they've never had the right medication to help them get there. But obviously anyone who struggles with mental health knows. Now, I'm not someone who's personally struggled with it, but I've had a lot uh, two or three people um that are close to me in my personal life that have had to go through this, right? Um, and it's important that he mentions this in this way to make people that haven't gone through it understand, like, hey, my mind races to the point where like I'm not even sure what's going on anymore, and I need to find a way to control it. And this one pill stops it, but not in a healthy way. Like, what is like? How do you find a solution to something like this? And that's something he's addressed in multiple songs, where it's a band-aid solution. The pills are a band-aid solution, and sometimes they're not even solutions, they cause even more problems. So he's not wrong, but also we doctors don't have a better solution. So that's one of those things that completely suck. Completely suck.
On the line, hopscotch and pop rocks. I take shots of teardrops. When I drop a pill pop, I find peace and time stops.
Yeah. Wow. This one was very, I think because the beat wasn't doing way too much, it felt very personal. This one felt very personal. Like he was just talking to you, right? And like a like how he would normally talk to someone. I would love to meet Ren. Um I have so many questions. I have so many, I don't know, like so many things I wish I could know. I wish he could tell me directly. Like, what were you thinking when you said this? What was your point there? Like, because like I've discussed before, he is obviously a very smart guy that thinks, like, that probably overthinks, honestly, on a lot of his content that he puts out on a lot of the lyricisms, a lot of the messages, a lot of the ideas that he puts out there for us. I bet he has thought of those for a long time before being able to put it on paper and then perform it and then give it to us. I would like to know how he got in that mindset. There's so much I would love to know. I wish I wish I was an interviewer and I could just interview Ren, because after listening to all this, that's all I want to do. I want to listen to more Ren and interview him, because it's, you don't see this often, right? You don't see artists focus this much on real topics this often. Like, maybe they'll have one or two songs here and there, but Ren, it's like every single time he's bringing up another. They're in the similar category, like his points are in in a similar category, but it's never exactly the same point that he had in his previous song or his previous rap. It's always something a bit different, like a bit different of a perspective or a bit different of a overarching point that he wants to make. And yeah, cool, very cool. I hope that he keeps making music. I hope that his health gets figured out, because yeah, we obviously need more Ren. I'm lucky though, because I have so much Ren to get through apparently. Anyway, peace.